This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Like this.
Yeah, you're just trying to find grip, you know, as these guys, as we have the yellow flag coming out right now.
The 9 hit the wall.
There are a lot of guys really happy to see that.
Well, we heard somebody say the 9 car hit the wall.
Right front, guys.
He had some damage on that right front fender after they made that pit stop. They didn't really get it clearanced, and I was kind of worried that might rub that tire and cut it down.
Good. I'll come to the pit road first.
This year, here's what happened to him a moment ago with that contact.
He's already up against the wall, so must have went down getting into the corner. Must have had some indication because he was pretty close to the wall, I think, when it blew out.
Yeah, he ran, I know a lot of the Sprint Cup race, he ran pretty high, and that
would change on his team, and that is with his crew chief, Stuart Cooper. They had their problems last weekend. They're still trying to work through it, but so far today, he's running top 10 from the beginning. Right behind him, Dale Earnhardt Jr. He hasn't made up a whole lot of ground, but after that first stop where he lost 6 spots because of a mistake, he has worked his way back up. He said his car is handling better, and he's trying to get to the front, but he's working with his boy that drives for him, Brad Keselowski. Shannon?
That's right, Jamie. Brad Keselowski just came on the radio and said this car feels a lot better right behind the 5 car. And of course, that is his team owner. Caution on the track.
Thanks, guys. Caution on the racetrack. The 29 car has had contact. You see this right side.
Yeah, I mean, everything was good. It hopped up and down on the right front and freaking went straight.
I was just getting ready to talk about how good Burton was here in this long run. Almost every
Jeff Burton going into turn 3 right here.
Almost identical place where he had some contact during the Cup event.
Inside. Caution's out, guys. Caution's out.
The problem with that extreme high line is there's nobody really hard on this restart. I saw that 32 car in 1 and 2 getting way up on the outside, making that groove work. Seems to be better over in 1 and 2 up high than it is in 3 and 4. Whoa.
Oh, 47 of Kelly Byers. Pretty hard contact, and his car ends up.
Find us out.
Caution number 3, lap 53. There was contact in the 47 car by another car. Let's see if we can see on the replay who the touch came from.
Here we see the 66 car, Stephen Wallace, trying to force his way underneath Kelly Byers. The 66 was having to start at the tail end because of that infraction on pit road.
Yeah, he had been having a good run. I'd watched him progress up through today. So, you know, you have something.
And that was last year. He raced both races in the 33 car and came away with 2 top 10s.
Action all over the racetrack. Back up front, Tony Stewart has led all but 1 lap today, and David Rudiman trying to change that. And let's see, you heard David Rudiman ask his spotter to ask that 20 car if he'll let us by, and he said, what was the explanation he gave?
I don't think so.
I think it was 1 word, no. But David Rudiman's hanging right with him here. He's made some adjustments. We heard them report a little bit earlier.
Oh, 41 car. Oh, that impressive rookie Brian Clausen. Hard impact here with the front of his Dodge.
The tire or something.
He's flattened that baby in the front.
Went around.
The water running out of the radiator.
Well, you're all right then, obviously.
Meaning he's awake and okay. Let's see what happened to the 41 car.
Yeah. He didn't overcorrect it.
He just went on a wild ride there.
Yeah. It did look like, though, as he entered the corner, that he might have had
I believe that right rear
tire.
Yeah, that right rear looked like it went down just getting in the corner.
Watch this car come off the ground. That's hard, but I tell you what, not as hard as it used to be. Now the
pit stop's happening here at the Auto Club Speedway.
Go to the inside of Leffler here, but he got to make that pass, and he gets in front of you. So he's got that top 10 that he was looking for. You know, if there are sponsors out there watching this race right now, hey, go to Richard Childress and let's put this together and give this young man another chance, because he's a really good talent.
He's 21 years old from Asheville, North Carolina. Won in only 38 starts. Won at Kentucky last year.
I had the chance to test with him whenever we were still at Robert Yates Racing, and he was doing some testing and with the Nationwide car. he just has a really good feel for the car. He can go fast, and he speaks very well, too. So it's everything. It's the whole package that really a sponsor is looking for. So I hope that he gets that opportunity.
One of the California drivers, Johnny Borneman, the third, slowing down, and after he had been able to get one of his 2 laps back, and he will creep around on the apron back toward pit road.
It's going to be kind of iffy for him to get back. Maybe they've got a turn in back here. He can get off the racetrack.
Turn into one of the safety cutouts if you can't get around. But if you can get around, that's fine. But turn into the safety cutout.
Don't believe he can make it. I'm looking at him right here. He's not going fast enough on the backstretch to make it all the way around.
And Tony Stewart, we see, could get down there and give him a push for a second to get him.
Tony Stewart's looking for the white flag. If he can take that white, he won't worry about a green-white checker.
Yeah.
But I don't think he wants that 32 on his bumper or any closer than he is right there.
Hey, this looks like the 32 car is on the apron. He's probably out of fuel.
You're coming to the white flag if we don't go green, white, checkered here.
White flag next time by. You heard Trent Owens initially tell Kyle Busch, we're good on fuel. Well, we think we're close.
It's still pulling. I don't know if he just got on that apron to try to get some fuel over to the pickup.
Yeah, he might have just seen that. A lot of times you're looking at that gauge, so you might have seen it drop just a little, so he got down there and needed to get things leveled out a little bit because there is banking on this straightaway.
Tony Stewart will come down and take the white flag here in California.
Well, we're not going to have a green-white checker, so they've got that part of it out of the way.
70, bring it home, baby, bring it home.
Final lap here on this 2-mile racetrack. What a dominating day for Tony Stewart. Began today with a 7th place finish in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. There is Kyle Busch. Does he have enough fuel to finish in the 2nd position?
Looks like he's going to.
Out of turn 4, Tony Stewart will win back-to-back in NASCAR nationwide competition to kick off the 2008 season.
Hey, buddy, you just led 136 out of 150 laps. Man, I love having you in my race car. Great job, guys. I'm real proud of every one of you.
How about that finish right there with Burton and Junior? They're still racing hard.
Yeah, these
and
guys
Harvick
been
got
racing
3rd
all day.
spot. Harvick got 3rd over Ruderman.
Stephen Light's going to be 10th, and he's the first guy that didn't run in the Sprint Cup race earlier today, so I think that says a lot.
Still racing. Here comes David Strimmy down. Kenny Wallace in the 36. And good run for Strimmy, a top 20 finish. He finishes 17th. Stephen Wallace, by the way, finishes 15th. So the 2 Rusty Wallace cars get top 20 finishes. But wow, what a day for Tony Stewart.
He put a whooping on him.
Yes, yeah, great job all day long. Again, he gave them good information. They made changes on the car. And again, first guy that's not a Sprint Cup regular.
Not a mark on the car. Can't do much more than that.
Tony Stewart takes the win here, and let's head down and visit with his crew chief on pit road, Dave Rogers. Jamie?
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.